I want to start with a fun fact that sort of broke my brain when I first learned it. Every single collagen molecule in your body has glycine in every third position, like clockwork. And a single strand of collagen has over 300 glycine residues in it. That's not a coincidence. That's structural necessity. Glycine is so small, it's the only amino acid that can fit into the inside of a collagen triple helix. Without it, the whole structure falls apart, literally. Today we're talking collagen, which sounds like a skincare conversation, but stick with me because for autoimmune patients, this is actually about your gut, your joints, your liver tissue, and your overall structural integrity.
This video is brought to you by A Hummingbird's Journey. End of life can be tough, and a debt doula can help guide you and your loved ones through that journey with peace and dignity. If you're seeking support during those tender times, visit ahummingbirdsjourney.com to find the answers and comfort you need. The link is in the description.
Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. Full stop. It's in your skin, bones, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, blood vessels, and critically, your gut lining. It's the scaffolding everything else hangs on. There are at least 28 types of collagen. Type 1 is your skin and bones. Type 2 is your cartilage. Type 3 is your blood vessels and organs. Type 4 lines your kidneys and other structures. Each one needs glycine as a core structural component. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Your body synthesizes collagen continuously, but glycine is one of the limiting factors. Your body makes about 3 grams of glycine a day on its own, and researchers have calculated that this isn't enough to support optimal collagen production. You need dietary glycine on top of that, which is why bone broth has a reputation, which is why collagen peptides supplements have exploded. It's all pointing back to the same need, adequate glycine for adequate collagen. So let's get specific. For people with autoimmune disease, regardless of which one, there are a few collagen-related things worth paying attention to. First, gut lining. The mucosal lining of your intestine is partially collagen-based. In many autoimmune conditions, especially those involving the gut-liver axis, intestinal permeability, what people call leaky gut, is a real concern. Your gut barrier breaks down, things get through that shouldn't, and your immune system reacts. Supporting collagen in the gut lining is part of maintaining that barrier. Second, joints, inflammatory arthritis, joint pain, and connective tissue involvement are incredibly common across autoimmune diseases. Collagen type 2 specifically is what your cartilage is made of. Supporting glycine availability supports cartilage maintenance. Third, and this one hits home for me with PSC, liver tissue itself contains collagen. When the liver is inflamed and fibrosis begins, it's partially a story of collagen going wrong. Scar tissue forming inappropriately. While glycine won't stop fibrosis on its own, its role in liver cell protection and anti-inflammatory signaling may be relevant to how the liver handles that process. In vitro studies, meaning lab studies on cells, have shown that increasing glycine concentration can boost type 2 collagen synthesis by up to 2.5 times in cartilage cells. That's significant. There's also solid research showing that glycine plays an epigenetic role, meaning it can affect which genes get switched on and off, including genes related to collagen production. It's not just a raw material, it's also part of the signaling. In terms of supplementation, the evidence for collagen peptides, which your body digests and uses as a source of glycine and proline, is growing. Studies show benefits for skin elasticity, joint pain reduction, and gut health markers. The mechanism, largely glycine availability. Dosing varies, but most research on collagen synthesis has used between 5 and 15 grams of collagen peptides or equivalent glycine. For context, a good quality collagen peptide supplement has about 2 to 3 grams of glycine per 10 gram serving. Here's my practical approach. I add collagen peptides to my morning coffee. I know it sounds like a wellness influencer thing, but it's tasteless, it dissolves clean, and it's an easy way to get glycine alongside breakfast. I also make bone broth occasionally. There's something almost poetic about the fact that your structural integrity, your body's literal framework, depends on this tiny amino acid showing up in the right places at the right time. Every third position, no exceptions. Buddhist philosophy talks a lot about interdependence, the idea that nothing exists in isolation. Every part relies on every other part. Collagen is a perfect molecular demonstration of that. Glycine can't do the job without its neighboring amino acid. The helix can't form without glycine. The joint can't flex without the helix. Everything is connected. And when you're managing chronic illness, that's a good framework too. No one supplement, no one intervention does everything. But supporting the right building blocks, that's part of a whole. Next episode, we're going to talk about something that doesn't get nearly enough airtime in the autoimmune world. Glycine's role in your brain, cognitive function, anxiety, mental performance. Yes, this little tiny amino acid is in your head too, literally. I'm Kevin. I'm genuinely grateful you've joined me here at Battle Within Autoimmune Life. Please hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It truly helps the channel reach more people in the community. If something in this conversation landed for you, share it with someone else who might be fighting their own battle within. I'll see you in the next one. Rest well.